Hey guys, I know I'm definitely late to the game on this one, but let's talk about Victor Timely. So Victor Timely is a version of King that left the 21st century to take over the 20th century, which you learned in Loki is likely He Who Remains. So this variant of King ends up going to Timely, Wisconsin to 1901, where he starts to build an industry empire called Timely Industries, and of course becomes Timely, Wisconsin's mayor. And being mayor and a crazy inventor, he uses his time to establish the Time Crossroads to Chronopolis, which is basically an access point to all the eras of where King was able to conquer. So while Timely is able to travel through space and time, he has robot AIs that are able to age just like a normal human being and pretend to be him so he can continue to conquer the 20th century.
What they can't do these days.
So now we jump to 1929. Victor Timely is now his own grandson and is still the CEO of Timely Industries. So in 1929, he employs a guy named Phineas Horton, who basically was the one that created the technology to develop the Human Torch. And using that technology, finds a way to be able to put kind of a backdoor key in so in the future, he can use those androids for his own purposes.
I am very, very sneaky, sir.
But now we jump to 1980. Victor Timely is now his very own great-great-great-grandson and has used Timely Industries to put security measures into different buildings. These buildings include the Baxter Building and the Avengers Tower.
How does it look? Like Christmas, but with more me.
And because he's able to establish access to these cyborgs, he now pretty much has access to a lot of our major cyborgs in the Marvel Comics. And is able to control them to help supply King Prime with his very own robot army.
We have a Hulk.
I think it's interesting that in the comics, he's supposed to be going back to 1901, but in Loki Season 2, we meet Victor Timely in 1893. Honestly, I don't know if that's a big deal. If He Who Remains was trying to keep all his other variants down below, was he just trying to get ahead of the game against King? And when Victor Timely sees the actual sacred timeline, do you think Timely will try to take advantage of it? And is Obi a part of this whole secret plan? Because as you know, Miss Minutes was definitely okay with Victor Timely going to the TVA with Mobius and Loki. So it's just a matter of time for us to see what the real intention is.